Well, language is very important when it comes to judiciary, but though there it's not like every state doesn't have a language problem. See, if you have your second language Hindi, then it is like for you it is very easy because you can actually opt for like all the North Indian states, Central India, and lot of states, even West Bengal. There is like option you can either take Bengali, Hindi, Nepali, Urdu, Santhali. There's a lot of language options as well. But few states, like the South Indian states, like whether it's Kerala or Odisha, they do have their second language like Odia and Malayali. Then Gujarat, you can have you're going to have Gujarati. So yes, those in those states that's a barrier. You cannot go for it like without knowing the language of that state. But there are also few states which doesn't give so much of importance in the language paper, like Andhra Pradesh, even Odisha as well, because they have like around, I guess, 20 marks for their second language thing. So even if you are like not attempting that 20 marks, still you can clear the question paper. It's like no big deal. I mean, if you are like thoroughly prepared the other subjects and other topics nicely, so it won't be a big deal for you if you don't know the language because it doesn't carry much marks. I never had a fixed routine though, but I knew it that I have to study and I have to finish up these topics in this week or maybe in this day. And not days actually, in the week, because maybe one day I'm giving like 2 hours, next day I might give like 6 hours, another day I might give like 8 hours, and again it's like it depends because I know I have to do it and to complete and finish my work and finish it off. So this is how I have done it. But people, what generally they generally leave everything. I mean, they don't generally, they only prepare for the judiciary exam. Many people are there who don't take up jobs or anything. Because when you are in a job, it's very difficult to study and, to finish up the deadlines. So, yes, this is how I have done. I mean, not really great. So it depends how much they can, if they're like really wanted to do judiciary, then I will rather say that, just leave everything else and prepare for this. At least you will know how much time you need to give it. Give a specific amount of time, like maybe a year or maybe like me 6 to 8 months will be more than enough. So leave everything else and study for it, prepare for it if you really want to go for judiciary. If judiciary is your like not the priority and the second option, then yeah, you can do something else as well, and yeah, you can like prepare sidewise for judicial exams. It will take more time, so yeah. Say it solely depend upon the person who is like giving the exam and choosing the state, which like can be the geographical, maybe the geographical part of the place, or maybe language barrier, or maybe like people what generally do like 90%, not 90, actually 100% people who are like preparing for the judiciary, the first preference has always been Delhi judiciary because the life, and obviously you don't need to go to like the rural areas and anywhere because everywhere is within, you have to be within Delhi only. So the life is much more easier there and obviously comfortable. But once you are like in some other state like Chhattisgarh especially, so the condition of the state. So many people, there are like only the Chhattisgarh people opt for those. So there are like many people who don't go for states like Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Bihar, those parts. So yes.